Hello everybody, this is Saki Nakayo, Stuff of Funny Lent 2 Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror author, manga writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here, and welcome to... This is a Clair A Sanario speedrun. Um, this is on the US version, as that has to be stated each time. This is on the US version of the game. I am playing on PS3, when technically this is a PS1 game. Before we begin, here are the rules. So because this is a speed run, and I posted on the community page, I posted it of which one to choose from, and everybody was dead set on Resident Evil 2. There were some other picks, but we'll get to those ones later down the line, as I'm going to be making this whole thing into a series called the Horror Gaming Series. We're starting off with Resident Evil 2, originally supposed to be planned for Silent Hill 2, but because Konami said, basically, you know what, Konami didn't want me to be happy with Silent Hill 2. I was supposed to get the chainsaw via the blue gem by completing both scenarios, and I did. Also, you want to make sure, if you're playing on PS3, other settings, do full screen and smoothing. It is necessary. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to do smoothing. Also, this is disc 2. I can easily reset this and make it another Claire A fresh save. But the rules for this run are heal when I have to. I am not allowed to save. Okay? I'm not allowed to save. I have to use the Browning pistol all the way through, except for when there are lickers and boss fights, along with Ivies. I can't use the pistol and the Ivies. And if I'm lucky enough, I can try to get the Army model pistol. The requirements for that are as followed. The requirements are no picking up anything for the for Brad to spawn in. Sounds easy on paper, but it's not. You're gonna see why. And because this is the US version, there are a lot of things that are really hard to dodge. My main worry is the final boss fight, but also remember to use timestamps to get you to the run faster, along with other stuff. It is very helpful. I also have the keys here. Shake them up. But the first thing I'm going to do is shout out to Lazy Gaming 7780. Again, he's a really cool and good friend and very supportive. We are to one another, along with everybody else. But shout outs go to him first. I'll give his shout out early. I don't remember which ranking I wrote this down as. But, we're going to say this is 3 S's and 2 pluses for the diamond key. Focus in on that. For the diamond key, it is the strongest key to get the your shoutouts. So early shoutouts go to him. Also, his channel will be in the description below, in case if you want to go support him. I would kindly appreciate it. I'm sure he would as well. Without a further ado, let's get straight into it, as this is the end of the intro here, or at least the commentary. I will be giving commentary and tips along the way. Also, I will be skipping cutscenes, except for in-game cutscenes that you cannot skip. Skippable ones like this, I'll instantly skip. I just have to wait for it. To anybody who wants to see all cutscenes, please go ahead and go watch someone else, because I'm not doing all cutscenes. Also, we're not allowed to use the infinite ammo cheat, as it is a cheat. I also have to turn this up. While your game is paused, I just want to mention, while the game is paused, your time stops. Like it should. But I have to focus in here for a minute. I'll talk again when I can. That is section 1 done.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe.
Ugh.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling.
Ew.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
If all of you own this game, you can click on Kendo as he will have a secret line. Also, I have 11 bullets, so I'm sorry to the diehard fans out there, because I am one. It would be easier with the infinite ammo cheat, but we're not allowed to have that. So I already failed getting the Secret Brad boss fight as a side quest to spawn in. And I did that for a reason. So I could have more ammo with me. Because Claire's handgun only has 13 shots in it. So... Like, I'm gonna get rid of some zombies here because you can actually do that to make your life easier. Just gonna check my ammo. He should be dead. He's not. But only 2 zombies will be spawned and say, "Hey, how's it going?" Just gonna back up here, and we're going to sit here. We're gonna wait for him to go down, along with him, and we can just run past this guy. We don't even have to waste our ammo on him. Nor this guy, just run this way. I want to call this is like still section 1 as you're still in the city. But this is also kind of like section 2 as you are almost to the police station. I feel like it's necessary to kill all the zombies here. Especially this first one. The reason I jumped back down was so I can reload and down her and him. When you hear that noise from her, you know she's dead. He's not dead, but can easily take care of that right there. So what you want to do here is reload, aim down, and she's dead. Him, knock him down, and run. There's going to be a number of, I think, at least 6 zombies, and we're going to eliminate them all. The reason why is because I'm scared of seeing, all of them with not in, you know, without seeing them. It's a scary thought because there is so many zombies out here. I should say we're gonna eliminate the ones that we have to. So what I'm gonna do is run back here, and the zombies are gonna come to me. I think if you hear that, I think they're, well... Okay, he should be dead now. Should be. Yeah, and there are, like... I think in the Japanese version, Biohazard 2, there are not many zombies in this area. In the US version, there is. And the cop zombies always get up faster than others. Now, what I'm gonna do, hopefully, and just hopefully, run past. Okay, good. As long as you have no zombies at this gate, you are good to go. And because I picked up the ammo at the gun shop and at that car, Brad would spawn where I'm standing right here, but he's a tanky boy. So we aren't gonna mess with him. This is the first herb pickup, but I'm picking it up in case of reasons. You are technically allowed to use herbs, but just like the way that Silent Hill works, kind of, is that there's a grading system. Except it ain't stars here, it's ranking. The ranking that we're currently trying to go for is the highest ranking. I will be doing stuff in specific ways. Here's the next cutscene. This is also the start of the police station. If you made it this far, you're doing good. Bonjour, señorita. Never mind. It's a guy. Hold fire.
Hang in there.
That's a joke, by the way. I'm sorry.
Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Water break. That's who I am.
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
Oh.
What happened?
They died.
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
Okay.
Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
You know, Marvin does that as a threat in this version, but the funny thing is that he didn't really mean it as a threat, but you thought he only pointed the gun at Leon in the remake? Please. Yeah, no. In my opinion, the remake does have a lot of canon things in it, but RE Engine with Capcom just missed out on a lot of plot things of the story in general. For Resident Evil 2, this is also the very first original game that I started playing when I was a kid. The game that got me into Resident Evil was the Dark Side Chronicles, Resident Evil 4 2005 canon version, etc. Oh, the liquor's here. So this is basically the first problem of this run. If I cannot get a close enough angle to get past this liquor, he will do one of many things. He can... There's also handgun ammo here, by the way. He can slash at you. He can lick you with his tongue, as weird as that sounds, but hence the name. Or he can just straight up stun lock you, and we don't want that. So hopefully, this is where RNG comes into the game. Because the liquor is going to jump down. I'm going to try to run opposite of it, but if I cannot, so on and so forth. I am going to watch this cutscene, though. I'm going to watch this one. This is a skippable cutscene. But it is also the cutscene that I am not skipping. So he hit me, but that's okay. This is not a no damage run. But as long as we are in the zone that says fine, we are good to go. We are okay to keep on going. There's no need to go in that room yet, because Claire starts off with a lockpick, not a lighter. The next thing we're gonna do, of terms of, you know, survival, is walk. And that's... What in the God's name? I don't understand that. Okay. Well, that's actually very good RNG right there. Trust me. I thought that zombie was actually gonna get me. Just checking my ammo. Okay, here they come. Okay, we're gonna reload now. Headshot. And he is down. Oh, there's one more. Wow, they all followed me? In my no-save test run earlier, this is not what happened. I did not know I was out of ammo there, but if you check your ammo count, you are okay. So, number one, we're gonna grab these herbs and go in here to get some ammo, but we're not gonna use said herbs, because said herbs can be used later. As long as you know what you are dealing with, there will be no problem. So, getting said ammo here. Also, like I said, I have the SMG unlocked, but we're not allowed to use it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my herbs up here so I know where they are. And the knife can stay away from me. Just stay away from me. You can pick up that note if you want, but I don't recommend it. Not really. No. Not at all. Also, you might want to grab some popcorn as well. And if you hear a little beeping noise from my phone, it's probably because I'll have to charge it later. This is going to be a long playthrough. I don't know how long, but it's going to be long. Also, depending on how long it is, I do not know when this video will be uploaded. But when it gets up there, that's good. So far, in terms of speedrun conditions, the run is going pretty good. Now, there are some puzzles that I would have done a little bit earlier when I come across them. But we're doing things in a specific way. This is because it's necessary. And we are going to grab this first gemstone by pushing these two stone statues on top of their correct place. gotta be kidding me. And so that allows us to grab the red gemstone. Go along with my inventory set, and you should be fine. Now, there is something I learned earlier about the grenade launcher, since we're about to come up on it. You can do one of two things. Just have it with its ammo, or do what I'm gonna do. See, lickers, right? Lickers are a dangerous threat to us, you know? Also, you cannot avoid Chris's diary, but you can read it if you want to. If you want to, that's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So right, the grenade launcher will always be here in Scenario A. 6 shots, pretty good, right? Also, this cutscene is unavoidable. It's actually a very pointless cutscene in my opinion. Okay. So now, this is our inventory. I hope my plan actually goes well, and I do not need to equip that right now. Because if this plan goes well, said plan will actually be used to get around this area a little bit more. What said plan is we're from point A right here, and we need to go back to the main hall. In order to do that, we have to pass through liquor territory. And a guy that was watching earlier said that 2 grenade rounds from your grenade launcher will kill said liquor. And said liquor can be killed by said grenade rounds. If you get grabbed by those hands, you don't take damage from them. But I always like to make sure so I can spawn in all hands and make them go away. You ain't grabbing Claire tonight. Not happening. Okay. I'm about to pull a very risky move, but hopefully the liquor is on the ground instead of up. Okay, he's up. I missed my second shot, everybody. But, the plan went really good, which actually helps us out a lot. So, said plan actually worked. Hey, Dropman, where'd you come from?
Just dropped in.
Just dropped in? Shoutouts to Dropman. He'll be in the, other videos I have planned for the, horror gaming series of back-to-back. Except for when it's solo stuff like this. So, if I remember correctly, I don't need the grenade launcher right now, because it's a bit pointless to have in your inventory right now. Now, if you're lucky enough to shoot that second shot that said liquor ran away from, it would have been fine, but, don't mess up like me. I mean, you can mess up on that shot and it'll be just fine. But all we needed to do was shoot the liquor twice, wait for him to get up after said other shot of the grenade. The first shot you want to wait, as it stuns him for like 2 seconds. And then you just want to go from there. That's all you want to do. You just want to go from there. Also, note to self, it's pointless to have this right now, so we're going to put that above the herbs. I like to manage my item box because it helps me remember where things are. If that makes sense to anyone. Hopefully it does. Okay, so the first door, this one. All we need in here is the crank for later, and that's it. Just the crank. That's all we need for later is the crank. And the crank actually comes into play around, I don't know, part 2 of the, part 2 of the police station, yes. And, police station part 2, we're also free to pick up this herb now. You can pick it up if you want. I am picking it up. But, what I mean by part 2 of police station is after you play as Sherry for the first time. Your objective as Sherry later on is to, not use the first aid spray she comes with. And from that point, you have to go and solve a puzzle which happens later. Not right now, not anytime soon, later. And by later, I mean like, I don't know how long it's going to be in the video. Jesus.
Help me!
Again, that's an in-game cutscene. You cannot skip it. Something we are going to do is kill this zombie. He's a pretty weak zombie. He can't even stand up.
Leon!
Claire, you made it.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
Sherry Birkin.
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Thanks, Leon. So there's a puzzle in here that you can do, but we're gonna do that later. Don't pick up the red herb, by the way. If you pick up the red herb, it'll, decrease time. Also, I don't think you're allowed to heal with said red herbs anyway, just single herbs. You're not allowed to use first aid sprays either, so that kind of sucks, but you know something? It's the way Capcom did it, so... We're using this for a shortcut later. And there are a lot of zombies up here. I'm gonna focus on exterminating this one. Crap. I had to reload. Wouldn't you know? And also... exterminate this one as well. We're gonna reload. The nice thing about Claire's handgun in the original / more canon than you could ever imagine version is really, really, really powerful. We're gonna pick up this lighter pretty much after the area we're about to come by is when we're going to pick up the lighter. Don't worry about killing these zombies. They'll despawn after we do a certain thing. So coming up next, we are introduced, or I should say we are reintroduced to the crows. And so something I do is unequip my pistol, right? Don't unlock the store yet. And if this happens to you, if you get stun locked by crows, it's okay. They don't do much damage to you anyway. But always check your health. I don't need to heal right now, so that's good. But this is when I re-equip my handgun, and I just go on down. There is a number of, I think, 5 zombies down here. So we're gonna eliminate all the ones in our way. Even if some go down, I'm just gonna stand over here. She's down, he's down. There is another one that we have to eliminate. Or can we just run past them? We can probably eliminate them on the way out. And here comes one of many... not one of many, but, here comes the bowgun. And this we can save for later after we use this key item right there. And so something else that I would like to do is point out that the bowgun shoots 3 bolts, but is immensely or extremely strong, however you want to say it. And so coming out of this area... Yeah, we don't even have to kill these 2 zombies. Also, if you saw, the zombie models were cop zombies, which are stronger than those zombies there, because they can tank more hits. Which is why I did not shoot them, but that is okay. That is entirely okay. The reason said being that it's okay is because... it depends on what model the game wants to load in for the zombie down there. And that being said, I didn't need to kill any of them, which made me really, really happy. You don't necessarily have to do this, but, where the smoke is, there is handgun ammo. And I think, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's just handgun ammo. But because this is a handgun run, along with, the grenade launcher and the bowgun, which the grenade launcher is the bread and butter of boss fights. Just a heads up. You want some bread? Slap that butter on, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay. So, what we want to do now is not go there yet. Something that I do entirely is this is when I grab the lighter. And the grenade launcher can still stay in here. It's okay, it's fine. The bowgun can stay in here. This can stay in here. Also, I forgot to mention that is where I place my my items. Crap, I did it again. Yeah. I like to have my items placed here instead of up here. But not much time was wasted there. Again, organize your item box how you want to. It's entirely up to you. I'm not the one that's in control of your item boxes, so sort them how you will. That's also very important to note. See this zombie here? Don't even need to worry about him. The reason that we deleted the liquor earlier, the first liquor we come across, the reason we deleted said liquor out of existence is only because we need to go back through here. If you're not trying to go for a no save run, inside here is a first aid spray. You can use your you can use the lockpick on that box there, and then you can go ahead and proceed to get the first aid spray. Also, I know I've been damaged quite a bit, but as long as we're in the fine section, we are good. We're golden. So now, Leon starts out with the lighter, which that means he needs to acquire old keys, desk keys. Which, hey Capcom, if you're listening to this video when it's out, why did you put them back into Resident Evil 4 Remake? Why? Why did you do that? That's not a cool thing to do. It's not even an excuse of saying, hey. Yeah, so I like to run back this way, because to me it's faster. Going this way instead of going all the way back around, just don't do that. There is a time of where we'll probably come back around here, but that's not until later in the video, everyone. Again, my main concern is the final boss fight. The final boss fight is a RNG tanky boy. Yes, he is. His name is Birkin Stage 2, the final Birkin. That'd be so cool if that was actually a movie name. Wouldn't you know that? Okay. So. Hello, Claire. Are you on screen? Thank you. Is Claire on set? Yeah, she is. Okay. Again, if you don't want to do a no save run, if it's your first time playing the game, I understand. So in case you're wondering who just screamed, let me give you some lore, okay? Because, see, Chief Irons is in there, and he said that he had to protect the mayor's daughter, but failed miserably, as you'll hear later. This is because he basically just killed her, and because his whole hobby is taxidermy, you know what that means. I'm not even gonna say it for the facts of YouTube. I'm not even gonna say that. It's just straight out disturbing and disgusting. Chief Irons is a disgusting boy. He likes taxidermy. What can you say? I can't say much of anything to that. But y'all get what I'm hinting at. If you're a taxidermist or if you do taxidermy, you should know what's happening behind this chopper here. Sadly, no one is able to save the mayor's daughter. But that doesn't matter. Right now, anyway. Nope, sure does not. It sure don't matter because she's bye. So what I do is I grab this and this. What I do from here, put in the flame rounds. Put them in. I know it's 6. Leave the grenades behind, okay? Leave them behind. The reason why we need these grenades, these flame rounds, excuse me, sorry. The reason why we need said flame rounds is because there are some zombies that we're gonna have to deal with in a few moments. Going back down here is what we're going to do. Remember how I said do not go back all the way around just to get back upstairs? Well, now we have to do that. The reason why we have to do this, well, because backtracking, number 1, is a part of Resident Evil. Note that down in your head. Number 2 is because there's going to be a lot of zombies in this interrogation room. And it is complete. I don't think it's actually complete RNG. The RNG in this hallway where we first saw our first liquor, that's entirely done now. That RNG is gone. We can say bye to that. So now we're just making our way to point A. Making our way downtown. No, just stop. Okay. So, before you enter this room, equip your grenade launcher. Do it. You're gonna see why. You're gonna see why here in a moment. Nice. You can grab these if you want, if you have the space. I'm going to do that. So, that should have took me, like, less flame rounds to do. Because the lesser flame rounds that we spent... I mean, it's okay to do this. You just need to make sure you have at least 2 or 1 more flame round. Because now we gotta do the hard one. Also, here's an herb pickup. I'm picking it up. Alright, so here's the thing. Alright. See Marvin? I'm just gonna walk a bit, and I'm gonna walk a bit, and he's gonna get up. And I'm holding down my aim button. And shooting him. Marvin is no more. He is no longer with us. Yeah, save your flame round for him. I technically actually do count him as the very first boss of the game that you have to face. Number 1, the reason why I count him being the first boss of the game is because he has so much health and he can take a lot away from you. And you, as the player, do not want that. Okay? You don't want him to chomp, nibble on your neck hole. Okay? Do not feel any envy or sympathy for poor Marvin. See, there I go. Just don't feel any of that, because he's a bad boy. Okay, with that being said, we can now put this green herb away. We can put these away and this. There is a reason to all of this, and you'll see why. Also, necessarily, I did not mean to keep, I didn't mean to keep my, this key right here, the diamond key. It wasn't close enough, so she didn't use the C4. So on my test run earlier, I made a mistake and went the opposite way of where we're supposed to be. Which is here, by the way. We're supposed to go in this room. Just for a few things. That's it. Cutscene time.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. Just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others.
Oh my god, what happened?
That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably.
No, you killed her.
Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection.
See how creepy he is?
But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
Like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
Oh god.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer.
It can still be your hobby.
Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Fine. Be alone, I don't care. You're a monster, Chief Irons. Meh. Monster. Look, I didn't want to go into full detail on the said lore behind his character. If you take both the remake and the original, that follow his character still very well in the remake. That was... I'll give props to Capcom for that. They followed his character very well in the remake. But there were a few things that they did leave out of the remake. I won't say them because it might anger some people. But, yeah, his character in both versions is good.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
You're safe now. I'm not a zombie. I'm not a zomberini. Oh, go ahead and cry.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
Pat pat on your head.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Sherry, wait. Okay, so I know it's not important for this run, but there's a note here you can pick up. inside of here is a first aid spray. In B scenario, it's very different of the crank and the first aid sprays, their location. Also, in B scenario, as soon as you exit out this door after picking up the crank, you'll hear Mr. X music, and you better have your Magnum ready, or whoever you're playing as on B scenario, because Claire has more encounters with Mr. X on B scenario, and Leon has less encounters.
Chief?
Okay, so it's time for the heart key to come into play. And so that painting back there with that girl in all red, we're not going to worry about that. Reason being is because the reason we're not going to worry about her, that painting, is because of too many things. Also, make sure that you still have your pistol if you're following this run to a T anyway. Because many methods are different, but the reason we're not opening that painting yet is because of us not having the right requirements for the painting. There's another green herb here. I do recommend that you grab it for where we're about to go. There's also 2 down here. These ones are optional to pick up. I'm only gonna pick up, actually, I'm gonna pick them both up. Something that we have to do now is go into here. Automatically, we're gonna use the heart key, but there are zombies to kill in here. So, pick up the handgun ammo off of Ed here. That's actually his name. Read the lore and you'll find out what happened to him. It's so messed up. Again, something I can't say on YouTube. Just saying. So, not counting the crawler that you can see the feet there. Not counting the crawler. There are a total of, I think, 4 zombies in here. And these zombies, we don't want to just knock them back and be done with it. We have to fully kill them. And remember what I said about cop zombies? They are tanky. And I'm getting bit by a crawler. That's okay. We're still in the fine state of health. But at the same time, it's also not okay. So, 2, 2, 3, 6 is the code. Pick these up as soon as you're in this room. And you can choose to take the police station map or not. It depends on what you want to do. There is another herb here. Pick that up as well. Oh, hi. Okay, I didn't expect this. I don't care if he... Okay, yeah, he's fully dead. So, how do I explain this next area? Well, I can't, in a way. You see, there's also 2 green herbs there. So, because you can technically use green herbs, and I got chomped on, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this. It is necessary for what is about to come up. That way, you can tank more hits. Because it's necessary. Hear that? What is that? I'll give you one guess of what it is. Dogs. AKA Cerberuses. Named after the H-hound itself. And these dogs. So they officially die when you're at 6 shots in your pistol. So these next dogs can despawn, but they can also mess you up. So we're not, you know. Just there are 2 other dogs. Tank the hits if you have to. Tank them. Take it and tank it. That is what we healed for. See, there's these other dogs. Oh, nice. See, he's still fully, you know. He took 1 more bullet. The reason why we killed these dogs is because we don't want them to attack us as soon as we're done with the sherry section. I should also mention that the sherry section is a bit of a pain. What you have to do is go in here, but that's okay, because I'm going to see how many grenade rounds I have, and I need the grenade launcher on me for the next Claire part. So, what I'm going to do is put this away, and there are 3 of these, so I'm going to grab that, and then there is 1 of this. What I'm going to do is combine this, and we can just take all of this with us. We're going to need the lighter as well. I just remembered that. So we're going to need the lighter when we come back as Claire. Other than that, enjoy the sherry section, because there's not much to it other than it's a dodging simulator. Again, cutscenes like this, you can't skip them.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Your dad is a monster.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Okay, so if you don't know, I'm gonna pause this for a moment. If you don't know the actually I'm just gonna pause it. The Sherry section is in 2 parts. Later on she has to go through a sewer. Right now she has to avoid dogs to get Claire a key. And that is all replaced with the room. Wow. That's all replaced with the room in the remake by her getting to solve the puzzle for the to get the scissors in the remake. That's technically this whole area right here. And then when you are outside of the room and have to avoid Chief Irons, that's technically the sewer area with a threat because the music starts to play. The calm music until it gets to the new music, whether you have original Whether you have the original soundtrack on or not, it's a remake sound for Chief Irons. Which, guess what? I think that's really cool that they actually added a soundtrack for him. That was really cool the way they did that in the remake. I do not hate RE2R. I think it is a great game. And in some ways, it does follow along with the original pretty well, but Capcom did leave a lot out. I do think we can all say the worst remake is RE3R. In my opinion, they took so much out, and while I'm in this area, I'll explain why. Number 1, the fight with Nikolai at the end, the final boss is him. In the original Resident Evil 3, you could choose to either do the canon option, because there were options you could choose, and it would affect the gameplay of that playthrough that you're playing. So number 1, you could talk to him, which is the canon way of getting him to leave. That way Barry can come and pick you and Carlos up at the end of the game. Or you can just shoot him down. Also, that's before Final Nemesis stage, by the way. And yes, it is canon to let him go. Final Nemesis stage isn't that bad, but compared to the remake, Nemesis remake stage is just a bit harder than you would think of the original. But in the remake, they also discontinued the entire area of the clock tower, along with the Gravedigger. And if you ask me, it's just if you ask me, I think Resident Evil 3 needs another remake. I'm just saying.
Claire, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
Yeet.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
No!
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Barry. Cool. So just checking my inventory to see if I have everything that I need, and the answer to that is yes. I know that took up just a few minutes of time, but it's necessary to check. To check what you need and what you don't need. So as I said, you have to kill these dogs coming out. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no like, oh, but what if? No, none of that. And so there is a liquor here, but remember the trick from earlier? Watch. Liquor instantly dead. There is another one that you can fight here. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I am... Actually, I think I am, because he is in my way. So, if I time this right, or he's just gonna stay like that, which is great. But he's already tanked some hits. You don't have to kill him, I just wanted to shoot him to open up a space. you don't necessarily have to kill the licker. Unless you want to, then by all means, feel free. What's going to happen in this room is when I pick up this key card, zombies are going to get up and I have to haul it. And so, I mean, I'm just going to, like, run. Except for the zombies that get me! You'll probably tank some hits here. But that's completely fine. We needed to tank hits anyway. And in case you're wondering, no. I did not want to tank those hits. But I had to do it because, you know, I just had to. There is a green herb there. If I could hold it, I would. Alright, so the code is up, up, down, up, and finally, but not least, down. Get on the 80% and you will be good. So, many things can happen right now. And I bet you're wondering, what could possibly happen now, Gabe? John, what could happen now, man? Ooh. Which way are you going, buddy? Can I possibly? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. So... Oh crap, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's tanky. Oh wow. And that's impressive. Okay, so, not what I wanted to happen, but we tanked more hits. But we're still in caution, so that's good. That's okay. And since we're doing a handgun ammo run, for when we're not dealing with, for when we're only dealing with zombies, pick up this ammo. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pick this up right here. And what I'm going to take is the side pack. Necessarily, we do not need the SMG. But if you want to take it, that's fine. I don't recommend it, okay? I don't recommend taking the SMG. Before we go to the next areas that we have to be in, we don't need that herb. We don't need it. Something I recommend doing is that if you did not... I don't remember if I picked up these herbs or not. Oh, crap. If I did, that's a complete mess up right there. If I didn't... that's probably okay. See, what we need to do is acquire the bow gun. Also, here's some more acid rounds for the ones that we wasted downstairs. I don't want to say that we wasted. That's not the right word. We had to use it. There's an ink ribbon in this room, just letting other players know that. You're probably wondering why I'm not using mixed herbs. You're probably wondering that right now. There is an answer to that, and thank God these two herbs are right here. If you tanked as much hits as I have and you're still in caution, I just want to note that, I'm going to use one here in a moment because I'm worried about my next hit. And there is no telling what enemy is next. So I'm in fine, that's good. Something that we have to quickly do. Again, there's a crawler on the other side of this table. You don't need to do that. You don't need to necessarily go and kill him. If you want to do a kill all run, then that's fine. But these zombies here, we're not getting past this without a special weapon. That special weapon is called the bow gun. See, I did not remember to put it in my inventory, but because I did not put it in there, it's completely fine. Plus, we're gonna have a few more liquors coming up anyway. So keep this herb with you, okay? Take these, take the bow gun, okay? Take all that of what I have in my inventory right now. Take all of that. And then, I mean, I probably could have gone away with, using up another herb. But we're not picking up red herbs, okay? We're not doing that. So here it is, right? Okay. We're not done with the bow gun just yet. Honestly, past this point, you need it for this room, okay? In the description, I will put down what weapons you need and where you need them, okay? You need it in this room, by the way. This room coming up. There's zombie here. But to take him out quickly. He bleeds out just like that. Okay. And if I can remember correctly, that's pretty much, you know, that's the entirety of the bow gun. Unless I can use it in a few more areas, which I don't plan on it, honestly. Okay, one thing to note about this room. The eagle stone. Pick it up? Yes. Quickly turn and run. It's complete RNG about that liquor, by the way. Just let all you know that. Okay, there is another liquor that we have to kill. I just want to say, this room right there, the room with the silver door, has a liquor in it, but it's not one of the main things you have to go into. Now, if you want handgun ammo, you can go in there, but I don't want that right now, okay? This liquor, we're not going to move. We're going to walk slowly. And wait for him. Just like that. Goodbye. Liquor. Goodbye. Okay. Whew. We won't be seeing any more liquors until a while now, so. middle, all the way to the right, and come on left. Okay. Actually, I think there is another liquor coming up in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds from now. Probably. If so, we have the ammo we need in our we have the ammo we need in our grenade launcher, the acid rounds. And it necessarily doesn't have to be a perfect shot from what you saw in that puzzle room there, okay? It does not have to be any of that. But it would be nice if it was. So, something we're going to do really fast. Please, for the love of God, equip your grenade launcher before you go up here. Because this liquor and the one that is next, coming up, just, you know, it's going to be a pain to deal with them. So, goodbye to that liquor. And there's an item that we need. So, you know, about this time around, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and go back to this item box. I should have used the one downstairs, but in a way, I'm glad I'm using the one up here. Just saying. I'm just saying, while praying. So, we're gonna put this away, and we are going to grab this, and we're gonna put this away, because the lighter we don't need the lighter anymore. Just checking. Okay, I thought I grabbed it, and I did. So you're probably wondering where this next liquor is. Well, watch the footage and you'll find out. There's also going to be 2 cutscenes in case you didn't use the cable earlier that was in the lion crest room. Because you could have gone there earlier and took care of that, but this is just my route of how I run this. So because we don't even need to go through there anymore, so that's fine. We don't need to go through there anymore either, unless you forgot those acid rounds in that door, along with the hip pouch. If you forgot any of that, then you're gonna have to go back and fight those zombies. I'm not kidding around. No, that's just not how I do things, Hoss. I'm not joking with you. Okay. So, liquor me this. What has no eyes but can hear like a bat and is now dead? A liquor. Not the drink, though. Not the drink. Okay. Good enough. We're gonna be getting a ammo fill for this, for the acid rounds a little bit later. And the reason why I say we're getting it later is because it's, kind of near the next boss. But if you've noticed earlier, the blue eagle crest comes in 2 parts. And that is right here as well, you see. So, just like so. grab the blue eagle stone piece, and now we're going to solve our next puzzle. And you want to do it in this order for a reason. You want to do it in this order for a reason, because it's more safer to do it this way. That way you're not wasting any time when you fall down the hole downstairs. You want to be upstairs at all times. To get this door out of the way. And now we're falling. It hurts. That does look like it would hurt. She landed on her knee and it was on the side. Good God. Okay, whatever. So, puzzle time. Push that to the right. This one too. Push this to the right as well. And boom, puzzle done. Now we have all of the pieces to escape the police station. Yay! Okay. I almost got confused for a moment. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Here's what we're going to do. Number one, we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna take this, and put our items down where we can see them, okay? Which includes green herbs as well, alright? So, with all that here, remember, if you unlock this, do not pick this up, or else the run is failed. So, we're going to run where we got the explosives. Not where we got the explosives, where we used the C4. We're going to run into Chief's Iron's office, and there we'll be able to meet up with Sherry. Giving us two little cutscenes in a way. Kind of.
Claire!
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Yes, yes, I am safe. Alright. I felt like combining it here. Because, you know, why not? So that's the order you use them in. The sun, the lion, the serpent, and the blue jaguar stone, as it's called. There's a note here, but I'm not going to pick it up.
Claire!
That was a bit weird. The cutscene didn't auto-activate.
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Roger that. Claire. Disgusting. So, while it's on my mind, I just want to say that this cutscene is a few minutes long while going in here, but we necessarily don't need the spark shot later, as it shoots twice as much ammo as it comes with later.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl.
Huh?
But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
You might be right about that.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town.
Sorry to hear that.
How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G virus. What is it? Tell me.
Virus.
You must know. It's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-virus in every way. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen this little girl running around here somewhere.
Okay.
Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Yeah, I doubt that, buddy. Sorry.
I can't take the pain.
Goodbye, Chief Irons. God. Man. Okay. So. There are acid rounds up here. But if we're lucky enough in this fight, it only takes 5 shots to kill G Adult, which is exactly what we have. So we're just gonna stand in one corner and we're gonna annihilate this monster. Again, that's pretty disgusting. You thought it was bad in the remake? But please. Shake them off if they get on you. Shake them off. And so there you go. That boss fight is done. That is how you do it. And like I said, shake them off if you can and if you have to. So, just like every other rounds of grenade launcher acid rounds, there's 6. And we had 5. I made sure my grenade launcher was empty because I knew this boss fight would only take 5 acid shots. You have to make sure it's acid shells or you're gonna have a bad time. Also, the little G embryos that came out of the adult G, you want to shake them off if they get on you, especially when you're about to climb up the ladder. Now, the one I had on me that disappeared does not count as damage. If it doesn't start crawling up your body,
You came back.
then you're okay.
I can't believe the man who developed the G virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait!
Poor Leon. Okay, so there's something I want to mention here. Alright, there's something I want to mention here. You have Sherry now. You have Sherry with you now. And especially since this game was made in 1998, way before Konami's Silent Hill 4, and way before Resident Evil 4, I'm counting the canon version of RE4 only, the original from 2005. So not only does this game take place in the year 1998, but it's also an Easter egg about that via the story, because this game was made in 1998. What I'm trying to get at is when you have Sherry with you, you have to run and stop and make sure she's with you. This is because the first time in Resident Evil ever, she's an escort character. Not necessarily an escort, but if the text reads, "I can't leave without Sherry," that's because she's curled up into a ball somewhere, and she's just scared for some reason. But we're about to play the final Sherry part.
Let's get out of here.
The final part for Sherry is what we're about to do. And it's not that hard. On delay. Good God.
Sherry, where are you?
Sherry! Claire! I'm here!
No, I'm not. I'm not really here. So yeah, the music you're hearing right here is the music it plays after you get out of the room that Sherry was trapped in. The room she was trapped in the remake. After you solve that puzzle, that's basically like the dog section done in the remake. And then you have Chief Irons to deal with. Oh God. Off. But yeah, then you have Chief Irons to deal with, which is an entirely new thing. What I'm trying to point to is that as Sherry during that part, if you have the original soundtrack on, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so now we won't be seeing Sherry for a while.
Claire? Oh.
Look, I'm not even gonna explain what is happening right here. Just look up the lore. I can't even say it on YouTube. I'm not saying anything about what that part of what just happened. Good God. Okay. Okay, so there are blue herbs here. We don't need them. We do need something from down below in the basement. And since I know what it is, I'm going to run directly there. Also, I think this has handgun ammo in it. It does. That's good. Something I didn't do on my recent no-save playthrough of this. So, we're not gonna pick up the bow gun ammo because guess what? We don't need the bow gun anymore. Its days are over. They were numbered. There's only one zombie in here. Don't even worry about him. Just go about your merry way and, you know, go. Okay, down here? You can pick up this map if you want to. I'm just picking it up because I don't necessarily have to pick it up because I know where every drop location is. But I am picking it up because I want to. Again, you don't necessarily have to pick this up. As Claire on Clair A, the body I'm at right now of the two soldiers from Umbrella will only have that on them, the flame rounds we just acquired. I didn't even think that was possible to... Well, that's my own stupidity. Check your inventory. We're still good. So, as Leon, there will be a key on the soldier that I did not check, and the silver medal will be on the soldier that had the flame rounds.
Who are you? Oh, I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right?
No!
Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's key virus, aren't you? You are delicious, I'll give you that.
Listen to Annette's lines in this version.
Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
Surprise, surprise, I'll be skipping this cutscene. This is a cutscene that I'll actually be skipping. Again, go watch somebody that has all the
So
cutscenes.
those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now.
Yes, he has.
I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
what are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo. But since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
It's Sherry. You go that way.
Okay, so there are some things I want to point out between the remake of Annette's character and the original. Comment below which one you like more, but I like original. See, original Annette with Claire is more understanding, and yeah, she has her ups and downs here and there, but she cares about Sherry. While playing the remake, it feels like she doesn't care about Sherry at all, and that kind of made me upset playing the remake, because she was so out of character. And I was like, this is impossible. This isn't the Annette that I know. Sure enough, it is. But there is a lot more canon things, in my opinion, in this, in the original than there is in the remake. Again, the remake is still canon to the storyline, just they drop a lot of things about the whole process of it being, oh, Umbrella also did the T virus, and the G virus is more superior. Nah, they cut that all out and just said, go with the G virus. Because the T virus is not important to the story at all. Wrong, it is. It is very important to the story. As you heard from Chief Irons earlier.
Sherry!
Roar! So, if you're wondering what happened to Claire there, she gets knocked back, showing that's what the alligator can do to you. She didn't take damage since it was a cutscene. But I like to call this the water monster boss fight, even though he's not in the water anymore. Something we're gonna do is, because alligator is really slow, we're just gonna equip our handgun and we're gonna wait for him. We're gonna wait for him to pick that up in his mouth. Gobble gobble. Sayonara. Goodbye. You poor, poor alligator. In the remake, only Leon can fight the alligator. I find it canon for Claire to actually fight the alligator instead of Leon, because Leon is the one that finishes off Mr. X, and if you have that via your playthroughs of Resident Evil 2 Original, where it's the other way around, that's fine. But I mean, don't you want to see how it really ends?
Come on, wake up, Sherry.
Wormy!
My stomach. It hurts.
Oh, I bet.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. It's important to note that you must have 2 spaces to pick up the silver medallion and stuff like that. So when she's up here, you can go up the ladder, even if she's not fully standing up. Sherry, that is. And here's how her mechanic works in this game. I'm going to run, hopefully that she stays somewhere to where she can just crawl up. Yep, I like her staying right there. Here's the final medallion that we need to get out of the sewer. Here's also the sewer file as well. So, this is the whole escort part I was talking about earlier. It's confusing to explain how Sherry really works, but you'll see throughout the sections we have her. See, you gotta run and wait, and then you can run a little bit further, but as soon as she's right there and the water of the sewage is splashing on her, disgusting to say that, it's fine to go in the door. She'll back up for a few moments, that's normal, she'll look around, and she can get stuck on stuff, so just be careful of that. Her character is completely RNG based of what she gets stuck on. But as you see, my method here is running so she keeps up with me. If she runs and doesn't keep up with you, then sure. That's okay. She's going to explore every area like this, looking around. But the area you need to be really careful about coming up is, well, the spider area and stuff. If I am thinking correctly, she can probably take damage. I really don't remember. I remember that AI Ada takes damage, and she can die if you stay in this room for too long. Luckily, we won't be staying in here too long, as it really doesn't matter. I actually need to... I'll show all of you while I'm playing this part, because this part can be tricky. See, she took damage there. That's not okay. It doesn't count towards damage for Claire. But I need Sherry to jump down right now. That way we can leave. So I'm gonna be standing here. Sherry's gonna hop on here. I'm gonna wait for her to fully get up, and then we go. That way the spider does not attack Sherry again. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, you're pretty much done with poison enemies. So did you really need all those blue herbs if you hogged them all? Nope, you sure didn't. The best way to save on grenade launcher ammo, however, is to not use it. But we're going to be using it coming up in a Birkin boss fight shortly. And I'm just going to show you my method. So, like in the spider room, you're going to want to make sure Sherry is with you. If she makes her hurt sound, again, it does not damage Claire. I don't really know how much it damages Sherry, but if you stay in that room too long and she's still there, like, if you can't go back for her, it's going to cause you to get damaged by the spiders, poisoning you, and then game over. So don't do that. That was my method. I actually wanted Sherry to jump in the water while I was doing mid-puzzle, but that's okay. We have some zombies here, and so we're going to use our pistol on this one. He's a tanky boy. He can be killed, though. Also, those zombies right there, those two zombies that you see there, that's also where the spark shot is, but like I told you, we don't need the spark shot. So we're just gonna run and kill what we have to. If you want the spark shot, it's entirely up to you, but it is such a waste of a weapon. Don't use it, please. Just to, like, you know, save up on some space and time. I do believe that some zombies will be coming through here in a moment, like him. We want Sherry behind us, because the route we're trying to go is where this zombie is coming from and where the other one that just passed through is standing at. And so that zombie is down. But here comes more. And the more you progress through the game, the more tankier they get. Meaning that they will take up some bullets. That's okay. So we have to knock that zombie back. And then we have to use this. And then boom. Zombies dead. Now, there are some herbs on the other side of this wall, but you'd have to kill an extra zombie. And guess what? I don't want to kill an extra zombie, okay? So, the next thing we're going to do is reload our handgun, equip these, and, for now, just put the regular shots away, okay? Just put them away. Hold on to this key, and we are officially done with the valve handle now. Actually, I'm gonna take these two herbs with me. The reason I'm saying all this is because the next fight, or I should say the fight with Birkin, it's okay, but it's not the best. You'll see how I fight. I'll probably be more in the zone than I am talking right now. There's some extra handgun ammo all the way back there, but guess what? We're not going to risk going for it. Instead, we're going to have Sherry come with us and just, like, wait for her to lift her leg, and then you'll be good. So then, the following is that Sherry is going to stay in that position. We're going to grab this ammo. We're going to grab this key here. And then we're going to go use it. She does not go anywhere else in this little train rail thing or whatever. And so... yes. This is a cutscene we can actually skip.
Claire, my stomach. My stomach hurts.
Hang in there, Sherry. Forehead's burning up. I've got to hurry before the embryos pupate.
Yes, and the way we hurry, Claire, is by eliminating the threat above. Okay. So your ammo count should be 24 flame rounds by this point. Hopefully. 24, 25, it depends on how you're doing on flame rounds. Now, most guides say to stand right here and aim like this, but that's not what we're going to do. So, I have to actually zone in, and you guys can just watch how I do this fight. Self-explanatory. But you also have to be really careful. So here it goes. Fight starts, I'm zoning in. And that is how I do that fight. I accidentally shot one more, so I'm gonna hop on up, check my inventory, unequip this. We're at 15 flame rounds, it's not that bad. Like I said, what concerns me the most is the final boss fight.
Sherry.
Oh.
And we're like halfway there. Kind of. We're also about to deal with a bunch of liquors. So I'm just saying. The only thing I'm using my pistol for are these zombies. Unless I'm forced to use a different gun. Because when we enter the lab here, it gets pretty hectic. And when I say that, you best believe it. Because it's hectic, honestly.
Claire?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Isn't this...
No, it's
That's
not.
okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone, but now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
True.
Sherry.
Sherry's gonna
Rest
be...
here for a bit. I'll be right back as soon as I found the antidote for you.
So now we're gonna pick up more flame rounds. We're gonna pick up this herb here, and we're gonna hold on to it. We're also going to grab these acid rounds. And until we get to the right area, we're gonna put the, we're gonna put this key away. And I actually have to get rid of one here. So, I'm going to pick up the remaining ammo here, along with this, and boom. Now we are ready to go ahead and move on. Remember, you can spend time in the item box, but get out what you have to. Especially if it's ammo you already have in your inventory, it'll stack up, as you saw. Which is nice. Because I forgot that I did not have the, I forgot I didn't have that one flame round with me, which is actually a lifesaver, in my opinion. So, the laboratory, it's okay, but the main thing you want is to get rid of liquors. That's right, after all these hours, more liquors are gonna spawn, and 12 rounds is pretty much all we need, really. I always make sure that I read this. That way I know I'm right on the machine to input the fuse. Just taking a stretch right quick. No problem. So, actually, when we get there, I'll talk more about it. But, as I've been saying, the thing that concerns me the most is the final boss. Because he's got 2 stages, and there's just so much you need to get done before all that. I also learned that you don't have to kill all of the liquors. But, well, I don't know. No. Well, I'll figure that out here in a moment. If I am forced to kill all the liquors or not. Something we want to do here, and the only reason we're here is to turn this on. I know I could have easily gotten rid of the liquors in that room there, but I don't want to waste my ammo, so I don't feel like it. The reason we turned this on, oh crap, you know what I forgot to do? I've been talking this entire time, but it's not a big time waster if you think about it. Don't be like me. Don't forget to put in the fuse. I was wondering why the lights weren't glowing up. It's okay. We only had to run 1 room away. And so now we can move on. It doesn't hurt our time that much. Trust me. So, now you want to go ahead and equip your grenade launcher to get rid of these 2 ivies here. Wow, I got both of them. There's gonna be another ivy out here, and also those 2 are gonna respawn eventually. So yay. But don't even waste your time with that ivy there. Just don't do it. The next thing that we're gonna do is enter this room, and there are gonna be so many lickers. Too many lickers. So you know what it's time for, right? It's time to kill them with grenades. This first one here easily died. There are more out here. And, just eliminate them the best way you can. Because these lickers are special in a way. They are beta lickers, and what that means is they're more powerful than the regular ones. Wow. I would actually like to use a acid round on you, Lickertarian. Okay, that worked. Holy crap. You hear my surprise, everyone. That's because I was not expecting all of that to go that well. I am legit shocked by all of that. I am very shocked of how that all turned out. Okay, whatever. Not important. You can pick up the map from that blue glowing, the blue glowing, computer. You can pick it up if you want to. But for now, we're just gonna grab this key and we're gonna go on our merry way of using it. I also recommend that if you're doing a handgun run like me just to kill zombies, because remember, there's more than just zombies in this game. Oh, there's so much more. So much more stakes that you have to rely upon. Try not to take damage from this point on. Just try. So even if you have to, you know, is there more in there? No. Okay, good. I want to mention that is different for Leon and Claire. You saw Claire got the those grenade rounds because that's like her current weapon. She got those grenade rounds, but Leon gets the shotgun upgrade. Oh, crap. Here I am talking about don't take too much damage, but it's okay. We're in the fine zone. Oh yeah, fun fact, you can shoot off zombie arms. How fun is that? You don't have to kill every zombie in this room, but we are coming back here later, so it is nice to get rid of them. I know I left only one zombie, but I don't feel like I need to kill him, so I'm not going to kill the zombie.
Annette.
Hi.
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
Oh, excuse me.
I've just prepared a sample of the G virus. And this time, no one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
Oh, yeah?
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't.
What? William.
You're alive. Oh.
William. You're alive.
Goodbye. Oh, no, no.
William is still alive. He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off.
Oh, yeah?
Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
Okay. You can read through that file if you want. I'm not going to.
Save my daughter. And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Her death is much sadder than the original, in my opinion.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay. Right, so... we're pretty much almost to the end of the game. There's just a few things we have to take care of. Number one, check your ammo situation, okay? Just check it. Remember, we cannot use the grenade rounds. They're gonna be saved for something else.
Leon, we made it.
Is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Must I?
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Hear that, Leon? She's counting on you. Okay, good. Epic battle music. Remember, don't kill that Ivy. It's not worth it. These two, we have to kill these two. It is necessary. Or else, one is just going to respawn on top of us and completely obliterate our health. So. That one's dead. As much as I don't want to go see him. Oh, crap. It's right on me. Okay. Now, they shouldn't mess with us when we come back through here. You are gonna want to switch grenade launcher ammo types, though. That's all I'm saying. Now, coming up is a room of zombies, yes. But there are many. So how are we gonna do this room? Well, we're gonna start off with the acid rounds and go from there. And yes, there is grenade pickups. Make sure you pick them up. Something we want to do is switch on the light so we can see all the zombies. Also, this thing you see over here, you also want to pick this up. It's important. So now, all the zombies are dead. Pick this up. And honestly, by this point, I wouldn't blame anybody if they want to mix up some heals right about now. But something we're going to do is unequip the grenade launcher. And we're going to run all the way over here. And then we're going to run over here. Okay. And then we have to go all the way back to the vaccine room, which is where you saw me shoot off some zombie arms and stuff. It's, you know. So as you can see, no IVs are here, which is good. It's a good thing that they are not. How much flame rounds do I have? You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. It was a smart choice not to worry about it, but you know, it would also be nice to have those herbs. So, coming into this room, you're gonna find some weird zombie models, man. So I'm walking, and then I'm just gonna say goodbye to you. Say goodbye to you. Holy crap, you were up. Goodbye. Goodbye. And now my grenade launcher is out of acid rounds, but that's pretty much all we needed the acid rounds for. And then that zombie can have fire. And then don't go in this door yet. Don't go in here, okay? Don't go in there just yet. You have no idea what's in there. And what is in there is a complete nightmare. Though apparently I went all the ways wrong about it. We'll manage that in a moment. Because we are at the end. But we're gonna run and do what we have to do. Which means go create that vaccine. Hello, goodbye, Annette. Again, I feel like Annette's death is more sadder in this version than it is in the remake. I didn't feel sorry for her in the remake. She was a terrible person in the remake. Especially towards Sherry, of all people. So. Now we can officially leave out of here. Make sure you're stocked on heals, by the way. Just make sure of that. And just in case, I know I should not be doing this, but I'm picking this up, this red herb, I'm picking it up. And so now it's final boss time. The thing that I fear the most in this game. Especially since you can't use infinite ammo cheat. So, it's time to stock up on heals and say goodbye to the pistol. Goodbye pistol, and also goodbye card. So, I'm taking every heal with me. Every heal I can hold, I am taking with me. So, just in case, combine that, and also just in case, since we have a lot of heals with us, we're going to be combining a lot of greens together. This is very necessary if you're feeling stressed or not. Honestly, you can make strong heals for days from the herbs that we've picked up. We're also going to heal with one right now. And then we're going to take the rest with us for what we can carry. This is very, very necessary. In fact, we're actually going to heal again, but we're also going to take this last one with us. We want every single heal with us. Why? Because I said so. Also, I hope it helps for good luck. I really do. Yeah, I really do hope it helps a lot. So yeah, it's final boss time. And, yeah. So apparently what you want equipped on your grenade launcher is this. Throughout this entire fight, this is what you want. It confuses me, but hey, whatever. If it gets the job done, I'm happy.
5 minutes until detonation.
So yeah, if you come in here without creating the vaccine, I don't know if that counts as a bad ending. It might. It might as well count as a bad ending if you come in here without the vaccine. Alright, so okay. This is what I'm concerned about. I will heal in my inventory if I have to, I swear to God. What in the world? Just run. Oh! And there we go. And so, this next cutscene is unskippable. But at the credits, I will be muting this. Yeah, you can't skip this cutscene. So, watch this, for free will.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
Her eyes were blue like the blue sea.
I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Ah, my God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
And
Sherry.
that's not the true ending. Okay, so now the credits, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna mute just in case. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Holy crap. Holy crap. So, yeah, this has been my, Resident Evil Clair A scenario. Hopefully my strategies have helped you. This was a no-save run. And a very strategy run as well. Can you actually skip these credits? I don't even know. No, you can't skip these credits. So, I want to give a huge, massive shout out to everyone on the channel. Let's go ahead and do shout outs now. Okay, what's the first key we're going to get? Oh, the diamond key. So, the diamond key, if you remember from the beginning, this shout out for helping me decide on this run goes to a very good friend and very awesome friend. Like I said, his channel is linked in the description below. This goes to Lazy Gaming 7780. My man, this is a 3S and 3 pluses rank. Thank you for suggesting this run as the first horrifying games in the horrifying game series, I guess. Also, this goes to many others that have been helping me on the channel and supporting me as well. Thank you, everybody. This next shout out for suggesting something else. This is the spade key. If I can get it out. In my opinion, the spade key is a solid A++ rank. This goes to Trey J. And I don't remember what you suggested earlier, but I'll make it even. And for Lazy Gaming 7780 as well. This is a lot of S's and a lot of pluses. This is also a RE4R reference. For the pirate coin, everybody gets this shout out right here. And again, Lazy Gaming 7780, thank you for suggesting this. And when you watch this eventually, I hope you enjoy. And with that being said, with the title Resident Evil 2 popping up, let's see what we got. Also, if this guide helped you, I'm glad if it did. So, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. An A rank. Yes. Yes. No saves. A rank. Total time 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 6 seconds. So now we can click start and see what happens. We have unlocked the rocket launcher. Yes. Let's go. And as long as you have a rank, the next scenario will be Leon B. So yes, we've unlocked the rocket launcher, and I am so glad about that. For the next scenario of being on Resident Evil Leon B is, as long as you have an A rank on at least one save file, that being on Clair A, you can then proceed to Leon B. For me, that is, anyway. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. This was how to unlock the rocket launcher. This is also the best rank on the game as well. Everybody, thank you so much for watching my Resident Evil 2 Clair A no save and unlocking the rocket launcher. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. The next thing I'll be doing on Resident Evil 2 is Leon B. So if anybody wants that next as a speedrun with also no saves, then I'm down for it. As it also will have to unlock the 4th survivor. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, I really do. And, man, I'm just, recommend another survival horror game, and I am down for it. Okay, everybody, other than that, this has been Saki Nakado, Stuff of Funny Lent to Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror author, manga writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. And that being said, everybody, I'll see all of you in the next one. Also, make sure to have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night. And most importantly, remember to stay safe out there, everybody. And also, stay tuned for more new, awesome, epic, amazing content coming to the channel in general. And that said, I'll see all of you later. Peace out, everybody, and bye-bye. See you in the next one.